47%. Now dropping back to pass. Atkins has his man on the outside, completes it to Johnny Jones. The ball comes out, but a first down in this 3-3-5 stack scheme on 2nd and 10. And way to get out of the tackle from Tyler Smith, still on his feet, switching field, and a hard-earned loss of 1 there. Is Hollywood.
If you cannot run downhill versus Prairie, you're not going to beat him when you change direction. Missed tackle in the backfield, but you think you're going to outrun those purple jerseys? Look at the defensive linemen. Look at the linebackers coming up, keeping contained, just nowhere to go to. This defense from Prairie View.
Wide receiver stacked to the bottom of your screen. Billy Atkins has plenty of time, but it's swallowed up really quickly as that defense coming through. Sterling Roberts was one of the guys to get there. Quarterback Sterling Roberts did his job from his middle linebacker position.
Yeah, you know, you take a look at the scheme, you're going to see the man coverage, so that's shown to you right away on the outside. You have to recognize that. But then he takes too long to decide, I'm going to get involved. The 2 linebackers were there to spy him.
Elliot Yanish on to punt it away. Andre Dennis standing at his own 10, fumbles the football, lost it, it's still on the ground. And Prairie View A&M very fortunate to come up with it as Jacoby Banks recovers it.
And this is just a drop. You know, in the breadbasket, looking at the oncoming would-be tackler. 2 Bulldogs with an opportunity to come up with the fumble recovery, but a good job by Jacoby Banks. Absolutely, in a school that produces a number of engineers, one of the best engineering school programs you'll see in the country.
Fresh set for the Panthers offense, and outside, and Andre Dennis. BS, no one expected us to be here. And here they're playing for a national championship, the first since the 60s, as we sit.
When you get hit, then you seem to calm down a little bit.
Wide open, and a completion to Andre Dennis, who's been targeted off of it, found his man, easy completion for 20.
Yeah, good job in the recognition, knowing where to go
with themselves here on 2nd down. And going, he's got a man open, and that's Andre Dennis in stride as he's tripped up a touchdown saving tackle made by Jalen Levine. But a huge gain of 47.
Yeah, good job selling him on the inside slant route. Just turns on the Jets. Perfectly thrown pass from Cam Peters. Caught the defensive back, peeking on the 7-point lead.
The lead, handoff to Bingham. And Bingman.
Your defensive backs on the island.
Through the air, coming across, and Josiah Rockwell is held up short. The tackle. Panthers looking to get on the board first, off the upright, and it is no good. 3rd and 12 for the Panthers, dumping it out of the backfield
nice
to
call.
Chadrick Bird, and Bird picks up the first down across the 45-yard line, back in the game.
Yeah, great job of patience by Peters, the quarterback, allowing the running back to get outside. He had a blocker in front of him. Really good job of getting downfield. The block was Mawala, keep the drive going and the offense on the field.
5 of 10 so far for Cam Peters, 87 yards, being rushed out of the pocket to his left. Tough throw, but he's able to make it as he keeps his eyes downfield. Andre Dennis, what good for 38.
Yeah, you know, when you have a mobile quarterback, if you're going to get him out of the pocket, you better bring him down. They're not able to bring the quarterback down, keeps his eyes upfield, and Andre Dennis has been a problem for the Bulls. Their go-to guy, tremendous catch radius. One-on-one, but no, somebody else is open.
Instead, in the end zone, that's Ethan John, the tight end, for the TD catch, and the Panthers on the board. Farrow on to attempt the extra point. This one is up and through. Just more than 2 minutes taken off of the season as Ethan John coming up big.
Yeah, they do a really good job. They just give you an exotic formation, so you're going to see Johns is the guy that's in the middle of it. You got the safety coming up to play defense from 15 yards back. By the time he gets to him, his momentum's coming forward. Johns is going backwards. Nice concept design by the Panther offense.
First touchdown catch of the season.
LA Rams right now. Robert Porsche from the Detroit Lions.
Shaq Leonard as well.
And we just saw Shaq Leonard.
Yep.
Davius Shaq Leonard.
Hicks to the outside.
Nowhere to go.
Stuck. And a flag, our first of the afternoon, coming from this Sun Belt officiating crew. With 2nd and 9, pass complete to the outside, and that's Julian Milligan, who talked with a team who has been on the stage before. Last season they were here as Billy Atkins looking for some room. He's brought down. And what did Chinnisberry tell us?
And then sprint into his zone, trust your protection, and find an open receiver. It's taking too long to make up his mind, and that's why he's getting sacked right now. For anybody to win the FCS playoffs.
Here on 3rd down, going back, and the defender falls down, and the pass is complete. And Rodney Ojo with the reception, and 1st down.
His offense on the field.
Play action, and that one incomplete to Rockwell, but a penalty marker comes out as Jared Washington saying, wait a minute, thought I had good coverage there.
I thought he had good coverage as well. I mean, on the slant route, you have to be able to get your arms in front.
Defense number 12, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Fresh set of downs from their own 49. In the backfield, double pass.
He's got an entourage.
Peters has a whole bevy of blockers ahead of him. And Chris Buckner, let's give credit to the offensive coordinator.
Peters would have slowed down just a little bit and let the 4 linemen downfield get the blocks. I mean, look at this right here. You got all these guys right here. Let them hit somebody. He outran the block, but still a huge play for Prairie View.
They keep it on the ground again, and plenty of room, and that's Cameron Peters. Yo, he did a lot of that last week in the SWAC championship, and he runs it in from 27 yards.
Little down will be in there. Well, you need to do something. They do the little, this is a quarterback dive that we saw them run successfully versus Jackson State a week ago, and this time here, you cannot have a quarterback go, is that untouched? I'm gonna call that untouched into the end zone, in the red zone. Somebody missed several assignments on that one. Prairie View A&M cooking here in the 1st half.
Cam Peters, who has been a difference maker so far today on offense, and up to your 3rd and 5 for South Carolina State. They're looking to get something going, and stepping out of bounds after that reception, Johnny Jones, and that's going to move the chains. That's a man in motion with Brown, and looking, time going downfield, has a man, and Johnny Jones targeted once again, but the pass incomplete with Randall on the coverage.
The throw there, help out your quarterback, make that catch there.
Teams on 3rd downs, and they struggled in that championship game. They hope not to put themselves in that position again as Jalen Johnson gets near the marker. He stopped short. Oh, was he down? They say he was down before the ball came out.
And snap the ball before they can review it.
And another opportunity to keep this drive going as
it's a downhill running approach.
They keep the ball on the ground once again, and stood up as the ball carrier. No gain on the play, so that looking. Atkins with time decides to take off, but the speed again of the Panthers.
It's the run if you're South Carolina State. See, here it comes. Can you stop it?
Well, they knew it was coming, and Cam Peters lowers that shoulder.
You have to have 101.
Rolling to his right, Peters completes it and knocked out of bounds after Ojo brings it in. About much or called much. Jarrett Washington, Jordan Franklin, Joshua Barker up front, and an open Rodney Ojo, and Ojo down that left seam, and Cameron Peters right now.
Line, get him protection with bodies flying around him. He's still able to give his receiver time to set up the nice shake route up the seam. Perfectly run route by Rodney Ojo. Ball man-to-man coverage. They've got these guys on an island.
Cam Peters unloads it, and the pass complete into the hands, and we saw Billy Atkins. It's a huge blow to South Carolina State. Thanks so much, Harry, as you saw Atkins getting on the cart. Here on 2nd and 9. Prairie View trying to tack on some more. Oh my goodness! You called his name earlier, Josiah Rockwell. More than 4.5 minutes and this was just a thing of beauty.
I mean, back shoulder, but then you trust your wide receiver to turn and get position on the defense's back, use it to seal him off. And this is the matchup. This is one-on-one down in the red zone. Just throw it in the area. I'm going to catch it. Does a great job coming down with it. Prairie A&M, their big plays are making big plays by their big players.
As you will see in college football.
Well, thanks so much, Q, here on second down. And just in and out of the hands of Nigel Johnson, the graduate out of Houston, Texas. Here on 3rd and 10, looking to convert and is able to do so as he zips it in to Johnny Johnson. So before going into the locker room, who completes it. They've got 1 timeout remaining, so the clock is going to stop after that shot.
Out in the suburbs, so he would love nothing more than to come in here and show his talents to benefit Peters, to make him feel comfortable. And he continues to keep that rhythm.
And Josiah Rockwell stays on his feet. He absorbed the contact. Is the top receiver in the SWAC in terms of catches and yards for this Prairie View team.
And that's a Cam Peters special right there. You know, RPO option. Fake the handoff. Look out, look out.
Ball on the ground. It's loose, picked up, and Jordan Dollard trying to will his way into the end zone, and a good change of events if you're a South Carolina.
Control the line of scrimmage, running the football.
Jet sweep saying, we're going to get in on the first play. Touchdown, South Carolina State. Tyler Smith from Nico Campanillas Alti on with the extra point, and it is moments, I'd say, from this Cricket Celebration Bowl. In the broadcast booth is Ryan Stubblefield going deep, has a man on the outside, and Nigel Johnson hauls it in. Nigel Johnson, a guy Chinnisberry told us before today's game needed to have a good game and expected him to. And that's a huge catch.
He said he was going to get the start right here. When you got a fastball pitcher that's throwing nothing but fastballs, he's got to throw it on the money. And that was an absolute strike.
Carolina State taking advantage of that deep threat on the jet sweep. And
oh, what a move! X-button.
Yes, sir! Jordan Smith, there he is. Touchdown, South Carolina State. We talked about a divine.
And the reason what got him going, what got the Qs going, well, it started off with this bomb with a perfect throw to Nigel Johnson right over the outstretched arms of the defensive back. And then you finish it off with a great run by Jordan Smith with the spin move and the balance. And, whoa, don't go nowhere now. These Bulldogs from Orangeburg decided they're going to show up here in Atlanta at some point.
After being, we're doing a little shimmy on the sideline. Kellen Stewart on the return for PV, trying to set up some great field position. A good return and a penalty marker. Inside the 10. And Cam Peters stays on his feet, barely avoiding Jordan Franklin.
You and I talk about after that fumble on the reverse. Very risky play, not rewarded.
Did he call in the catch? Cameron Bonner, who was trailing out of bounds. Standing at the back of the end zone is Atwell. He gets it off. Trailing back, and what a tackle made in the open field.
This defense.
The fastball gunned in there to DeAndre Ruffin. 4 wide receivers set. Stubblefield looking to his right, goes to the outside as Nigel Johnson had a defender draped on him, and a penalty marker comes out with Jalen Shelton on the coverage.
And the location of this throw by Stubblefield was fantastic. Back shoulder.
Pass interference. Defense, number 27. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Here in this third quarter, under 6 minutes to go in the third frame. Stubblefield avoiding a little bit for the big fella. Wide open look and an excellent haul in. Hype me up, says the Bulldogs. Hype me up, I'll hype me up.
In the second half. What a football game.
21 unanswered points. Cam Peters with time, drops back, drifts, and into the hands of Josiah Rockwell as we send it down to Harry.
Guys, we mentioned it at the top of the broad.
Down the field, for Peters as he quickly gets it out of his hands and over to the left side, and Andre Dennis. And Dennis, a good gain on first down as he's tied up briefly with Brennan Scott. Here on this second down, Peters drifting back, has an open man in the end zone. And there it is. You mentioned it, Jay, and a touchdown to Andre Dennis.
Defense again.
The extra point is up and it's through as we started that game. They walked away with the loss there and at South Florida. But again,
this year's team is battle tested.
Across the middle and gunned in there to Jordan Smith, and you can see a theme here. Here's Jones. Jones along that right side, spinning, and a flag comes out.
You're holding on the outside, and that's the risk you take when you run those jet sweeps on the outside. So easy for a lineman or a tackle or wide receiver to get caught holding.
Holding.
Jones
Offense,
looked like he's
14.
cramping up
10-yard penalty.
as he goes to the sideline, and he's being carried. Twin stacks. Stubblefield. Again. Who is it? That's that man.
Or is the key for this defense for Prairie A&M. They've got to find their spots.
Stubblefield taking off an area where he does a great job, and a couple of penalty markers come out in the process of the run. And a hold is going to wipe out a 23-yard gain. And on 3rd and 17, Stubblefield looking and got his man. Who is it? That's Jordan Smith spinning and brought down by Cameron Amau. And now they're trying to even up this ball game with Stubblefield breaking through arm tackles, and Ryan Stubblefield down to the 1-yard line. Stubblefield lowers his head. Stubblefield looking for some room, runs into the end zone.
And you see right there, a little bit more patience. Allow the blockers to come around, get in front of the linebackers, find a crease. And that, by South Carolina State, that was a championship caliber response as well.
13 through the air for 160 yards and a touchdown passing, and he just ran it into the end. We're pedal to the metal in this opening day of bowl season here from Atlanta for the Cricket Celebration Bowl, and Shadrick Byrd had nowhere to go. Peters with time, looking into the hands of Cameron Bonner down the sideline, and Cameron Bonner, you're not going to catch him, 78 yards, but a penalty marker out as well.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 99. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Wow. So the former player for Coach Tremaine Jackson, the state now with South Carolina State, hands to the face, the touchdown stands as Cameron Bonner stays on his feet, the balance, and the longest play of the season for PV.
And that's the hands to the face that they're calling there, but really didn't matter at all as the play stood. And that's the risk. When you put defensive backs on an island, they have to cover, they have to tackle. If they give up
completions, they need to try to convert here on 3rd down, and he does,
of course,
as
to who?
Jordan Smith.
Jones at the slot, run him across the formation.
Rolling to his left and into the hands of Johnny Jones, just as you mentioned, Jay. Great recognition here in the back half of this game.
Michael Johnson one-on-one up top.
Going forward is Stubblefield, and can't bring it in as Nigel Johnson, but afterward, extracurricular, Stubblefield pump fakes, and it is wrestled down. Great play by Malik Nuthaki.
Catch the ball and lower your shoulder.
Stubblefield steps up, makes the throw, and into the hands of Jordan Smith. Another. Jalen Johnson is in motion. Stubblefield with time. He saw some room to the left side. Gets out of bounds wisely. Will it be South Carolina State or Prairie View A&M? Looking into the end zone. Hauls it in. That's Jordan Smith. Can't believe Alty. It's up.
Whoa.
And it's through.
The score
We'll
is
hear.
good. Running into the kicker on the defense. Penalty is declined.
One-score games. South Carolina State has been perfect. Jordan Smith has been outstanding here in the second half. That'll temporarily lowering his head with the crown of his helmet. Leading was Trinity Ward, the safety for the Panthers. And indeed, was at 9.13 or something in the
called targeting.
After video review, targeting is uphill. Number 35 is disqualified. Be a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Stubblefield looking for some room, throws it away. With pressure, brought down by Sterling Roberts. The sack all up in his grill. 52 yards on the ground in this game for Prairie View as they look to go to the air. Cameron Peters going for it all. In the pass, incomplete.
The second down play.
It's Shadrick Bird, and Bird.
Good execution.
Good effort there.
They got there in a hurry.
Snuffed out immediately.
Get it
This
off.
one from 36 yards. It's up and it is through.
Clutch.
Backup quarterback in for the injured Billy Atkins IV. Here on first down, has him, and it's broken up. Great play by Trayvon Randall. 12, Nigel Smith, or Johnson rather, at the bottom of your screen. They try to go to Smith underneath. Stubblefield feels pressure, flushed out, and throws it away. So now here on fourth down, back of the non-conference here, to tie it up. It's up, it's got the leg, and it is through. Program out of Orangeburg, South Carolina. First play from scrimmage. Josh Shaw stays on his feet. Trayvon Randall along with Darryl Starling Jr. hold him up. Quickly out in space is Julian Milligan. And Milligan gets Stubblefield going for Smith, or rather Nigel Johnson.
Picked off.
And it's picked off by Cornelius Davis Jr. Performance here in this Cricket Celebration Bowl. Out to Andre Dennis. And Dennis, who's brought down out of Texas. Dennis held up there on the outside. The 38-yard tip, the hold is good. It's up, and he missed it. Oh my, off the mark, and we keep on going. Watch out for Peters. He looks at the back of the end zone through the hands of one, and it's incomplete.
About it. Didn't work.
Stubblefield was looking. He finds Smith and skips it there. Starting from the 3, Stubblefield feels pressure into the hands. Did he reach out? Yes! Tyler Smith is in.
This right here is going to be close. He catches it about a yard short with room to go. You have to extend. No, no, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. That's why I thought the anticipation and the extension should have been there. Great job of not giving up on the play.
The ruling on the field is upheld. The score is
see.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to my world, Jerry.
Yeah. I think it just lies on the fact that there's not indisputable video evidence. So they're just going to stay with the call on the field.
Right here. Cam Peters looking, and that's it. South Carolina State held on to win it. They are the HBCU National Champions for 2025.
You want this, you got that.